Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome to Elite Dangerous Chapter 3. I thought I'd take some time to go through the patch notes, which a lot of people don't tend to read, and has an awful lot of information in there in regards to what the hell's going on. Now, we had a couple of launch trailers as well during this season. The one we've got on the screen now does dictate what we know is to be a Guardian beacon. We've got the Crusader, we've got more weapons, we've got new Guardian sights. Additional blueprints. Old Ramtar's been up to his blueprint mischief again. We've got Guardian fighters. We've got all this stuff put into the game in what they're saying is a small update. But is it really going to add anything to the gameplay? Well, I think initial reports are saying that there are quite a few bugs and we're all waiting for a new patch to come out. However, I think it's important to turn around and think, well, what have we had included? Well, we've had weapons. Now the weapons are a large dumbfire missile, a large seeking missile, a large torpedo launcher, and what I'm particularly interested in, I do like a good multi-cannon, to be honest with you, a large multi-cannon turret. Now I'll probably get in some of them, put on some of my bigger ships. Then you got the human tech broker. Not to be left out, the humans have got a small shock cannon turret, a small shock cannon gimbal, and a small shock cannon fixed. And then we've got the weapons then for the tech broker, which I logged on and had a good look at yesterday as well, and they seem to be on the small side. So small Guardian plasma launcher, that's turreted, small Guardian plasma launcher, fixed, shard cannon, turreted, shard cannon fixed, and a Gauss cannon fixed. All well and good, and I think we did need some additional weapons to combat the Thargoid threat. So, next, the ships, the Crusader. We can see it on the screen now. Now it's a funny old sausage. It comes in at just over 20 million at the Founders World, where I get all my ships. You can get them at the Alliance spaceports as well. So what you get? So, what redeeming parts does it have? A fighter bay, 3 military hardpoints, and that's pretty much about it. It's exactly the same as the other ships, cosmetically, without, well, of course you've got that spoiler. It's called a spoiler for a reason. It's got one less hardpoint. It's heavier. It's not as fast in speed. The fighter bay is effectively what's got the difference against the other ships of the same ilk. But I am a tart for a new ship. We all know this. But I'm going to have to do a bit of work on my bank balance to try and recuperate this, or I'm going to have to go out and wait for the next money-making scheme. So if you've got a money-making scheme, let me know in the comments, and I'll head on over and see if I can make a bit of wonga, if you know what I mean. Anyway, all this stuff with new ships is all well and good, but what else have we got? Right, so we have mentioned the ship. Guardians. So we've got Guardian beacons. We thought they were Guardian capital ships, but they're not. We thought they were Thargoid ships, but they're not. So an awful lot of conjecture was running in the community. They are indeed Guardian beacons that are going to point you on to new Guardian sites, give you a Guardian key. Now, all well and good, and it is visually spectacular, so I'll encourage you to go out and see one. I went and saw one late last night. Video is going to be incoming for that. What else did we have? Well, we had Guardian fighters. Now, these are found at the Guardian Tech Broker, at those certain stations, and they come in 3 flavours. You've got the Trident, that's armed with a plasma autocannon, you've got a Javelin armed with a shard launcher, and you've got the Lance, that's armed with a Gauss focus cannon. All well and good. Haven't had a go at those yet, because I need Epsilon data from some of the Guardian relics. What else have we got? Okay, engineers. Engineers. Yes, folks, engineers have made their way over to Colonia. I am, however, nowhere near Colonia. I'm in the bubble and in the Guardian sector of space, so a little bit of an undersight on my behalf, really, but I have to get myself over there and have a nose at what all that's about. I dare say people in the player community will beat me there to it. What else have we got? Wing missions. 2 new mission types have been added. Planetary Settlement Hack and Planetary Settlement Disable. So a disable and a scan-in hack mission, no doubt. Okay, so fixes and improvements. Now there's quite a bit to go through here, really. So on the art side, in the art section, they fixed some misaligned geometry at Pavlov Beacon. Audio increased the volume of the Archer Covus pack. And on the galaxy map, renamed some systems that had duplicate names. Can't honestly say I'd noticed that. General fixes and tweaks. Some German localization issues. Fix some localization issues with unlock messages for Guardian technologies, and fix some issue where hit check is missing when player is in an SRV. Okay. Next up, we got some point of interest and signal source fixes with installations. They fixed a rare issue causing a resource extraction site to be incorrectly positioned outside an asteroid belt. Okay, added missing interaction objects to agricultural installations. Fixed some improperly placed Guardian pylons. Improperly placed. Okay. Fixed skimmers not spawning correctly at Bova Point. Now, I'm sure you'll probably find there's some more things that they could have fixed there, but they have fixed those. Right, okay, let's go on to missions. Now Frontier have addressed some instances of mission targets not appearing in specific signal sources. I've had that. That's very frustrating. Thanks very much. Even though it says some, not all, just some. Fixed an issue with completing source and return missions. Now I've had that as well. Very frustrating, especially on some of the long haul missions. You've trekked halfway across the known galaxy only to find that that's failed. Fixed mission objectives not spawning for Dark Wheel wetwork missions. Not done any of those. Fix some instances of assassination missions not updating correctly when scanning the nav beacon. I've had a lot of that. And fixed missing text in some mission messages. Yeah, that's quite frustrating and sloppy, but it's been addressed, okay? But in some mission messages. So they do acknowledge that there are some still out there they haven't fixed. It'll be an ongoing thing. Fixed wing depot text incorrectly appearing in non-wing variant. Not entirely sure what all that's about, but there you go, it's been fixed. Okay, power play. I mean, who bothers with power play these days? I mean, I don't. I just can't be bothered. Anyway, there you go. Some people do and some people like it. They fixed a 20% discount on corrosion-resistant cargo racks not applying at Edmund Mahon controlled station. Brilliant. There you go then. So moving on to ships. This is going to be they fixed the paint job, the pulse paint job in particular, applying incorrectly on the Anaconda when the ship is damaged. The Anaconda being the only ship so far that shows actual damage and damage when you've been in combat or have been mugged off. What else has happened? Yes, Imperial Clipper improved some areas of the military paint job. The Crate Mark II, ship of the last release. Fixed the antenna that could only be seen from inside the cockpit. Fixed the order of the dashboard bobblehead slots. Ooh. Fixed the missing boost and thruster audio when in vanity camera. I hadn't noticed that. Fixed description inconsistencies. Fixed outfitting camera issues whilst in VR. I haven't noticed that. I've not yet got a VR headset. Nobody watches my videos enough. Fixed missing UI audio for multi-crew members. Moving on to the Federal Dropship. I love a good Federal Dropship myself. It's been around for ages. They've fixed an incorrect nameplate outfitting camera issue. And then now on to stability fixes, and we're all interested in some of this. Generally, I find the game really stable. I think I play it on the Xbox, stable. I play it on the PC, stable. Take the glitches out of the fact of this, and you know, I think it's a well put together game. I've got to say it, more so than what No Man's Sky is. And I don't know what else is going on there. You get 3 patches a week, but at least it's being patched, and they're addressing stability fixes here. They fixed a memory-related crash for Xbox One. Not had that. Fixed a rare crash that could occur in a remote engineer workshop, where it says rare. Fixed a rare galaxy map crash. Not had that either. Fixed Xbox One crash that could occur when disconnecting a controller. Not had that either. Fixed a crash that could occur when activating data points at Penal Colony BV2259. Not had it. Fixed a crash that could occur when swapping modules. Not had that either. So, onto the user interface. Now for all you people out there who've been playing this game in Portuguese or Brazilian Portuguese, It's what it says here. They've fixed the landing pad number being truncated when playing the game in Portuguese or Brazilian Portuguese. Okay, great. Weapons and module fixes. Fixed the old Guardian modules being listed incorrectly when playing the game in Russian. Fixed an issue where turreted versions of the flechette launcher would not show in outfitting if unlocked before the fixed version. Fixed an issue where the turreted version of the flechette launcher would not show in outfitting if unlocked before the fixed version. Okay, well, I don't know anything about that. Server fixes and tweaks have come in, and they've demand for mined commodities during mining community goals should now be displayed in the community market's demand column. They've fixed commander module storage limits occasionally breaking when swapping multiple modules. This is where we saw the module limit increase and increase and increase, and we thought, hey, this is great, you can store loads of stuff. But apparently that's now been fixed. Damn. Perhaps you should have left that as it was, or just increased the number of stuff that you could store. Premium Guardian synthetics recipes now use Guardian materials like the basic and standard Guardian recipes, and markets at risk of being affected by Thargoid sensor interface should be more clearly advertised. Their increased demand for meta alloys. And there you have it. Those are the official patch notes of Elite Dangerous Beyond Chapter 3 with a 3.2 update that was released on the 28th of August. Quite a lot of fixes in there, some stability fixes, nice to see that. Fix some fixes, some cosmetic and art fixes as well, rocking in there. You know, some clipping we've seen on some of the modules. The module clipping around the hard points on the Crusader is a bit rough, and I think that needs to be addressed. And there's some discrepancies as well of what happens with the new Guardian sites, but I'm sure Frontier will release a patch with some of those gripes really soon. I've been Ricardo. Thanks very much for watching this narration of the 3.2 patch notes. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it's given you a little bit of insight and done you a favour or not. Fly safe. See you out there. Like and subscribe. See you soon.